Hello there everyone, this is Bigpapajojo coming to you with FIFA 15 Career Mode Challenge. Now this one is what I'd like to call the Sunday League to the Premier League. What you do is you get one of these Football League 2 teams. I normally go with Shrewsbury. I've used them for God, how long now? God, ever since like FIFA 08 I started with them and did this. But yeah, what you do is you get these teams, pretty much the Sunday League, they get paid probably peanuts anyway, and then you bring them up to the Premier League, make them one of the best teams that they've ever known. So yeah, I'll do this with Shrewsbury. There's two things that you must do to pretty much complete this challenge. You must have a team of 5 stars. I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it brings up the star rating anymore. But yeah, you got to do that, the 5 stars team, and then you have to do make the treble, which is, if you don't know what the treble is, it's you get the Domestic League, the Buckley's Premier League, European League, the UEFA League, and the FA Cup, because no one cares about the Capital One Cup. It's bullshit. It's only there as a bloody reference. Alright, firstly I've got to make the stadium. The thing is, with a stadium you have to be able to put it to current customized or default. I think it's default in order to keep the stadium, because I always keep putting the stadium in and it defaults to a little shitty domestic park, which is terrible. Good luck, Ankita. I don't want some Spanish fucking... That's gonna be my stadium. It'd be lovely. Have something I can't really pronounce. Okay, so it's obviously gonna be Greenhouse Meadow, because I'm pretty sure they're still sponsored by Greenhouse. Yeah, so fine, exit that. Professional dollars. I'll just go default, because I think it overrides. Alright, advance. Yep, that's lovely. I want that. Of course, for the manager, what should we name him? Maybe Dave. Dave Turner. Why not? Maybe Dave Turner as the manager. He can come from... Well, Dave Turner, that doesn't mean much. He can be Irish. So now, you're going to have Guinness on the sidelines. That's what you want. You can be wearing a shirt and tie. Honestly, I've never seen this actually do anything to the managers in the game. It's just a bunch of, you want to do that? Yeah, okay, well, go ahead. Off you go. Okay, so... But the deal here is pretty much every in-game month, oh fuck, every month I'll be playing one game. Yeah, this will be done by the year 2020. No, every in-game month I will play one game. I'll have a look at the schedule and see if it's see what's going on there. Okay, I'll play my favorite formation. Where is it? I don't mind. I like the 4-2-3-1 formation, just because you can pretty much put whoever you want wherever. Holy shit, there's a lot of strikers. A whole lot of strikers, and no other. Mickey Dimitri can go over there. Yeah, the reason why I actually started following Shrewsbury is because they had a guy called Cancel Sheriff. I think he was a centre back, and he was the only Australian person I've ever seen in this, apart from people at like Middlesbrough. And there's a couple of them in there now. A couple of the Australians in there. Fuck, he's an old bugger. Okay, so this is the team I'm going for. I'm starting up with Collins because he's a beast. Grant is just behind him. I've gone for Caton over the other guy because the other guy's 34 and I'm afraid he's going to die of a heart attack. And Caton's 20, so he should grow a bit. Clark is 20 as well, so he's pretty damn good. Lawrence is old, but he's not as old to die as a heart attack of yet. So he's just experience. That's just experience. It's not heart attack age. It's experience. Wiskolowski is Australian, so he will be playing every single game. Demetriou, Knight Percival, Goldson. I don't think we have another good centre back. Oh, Ellis is pretty decent. We'll chuck in Ellis instead of Knight Percival. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. So that's my team as of start. That's my preferred team for Shrewsbury in the default. I'm not sure if it would have changed in current customized or whatever. If you download the latest, I'll probably have like new bloody Azerbaijani recruits or whatever the fuck they get. Knowing them. Righto, so one thing I know that has copped a lot of flack is this global transfer network. And yes, it is different compared to the FIFA 09 and FIFA 10 days, where it says, look, here's these people, this is how good they are, and this is how much they cost. This one's like, oh, you don't know how real good they are. But yeah. With this one, what I normally like to do is any position, any attributes. I think the only attribute you want is first team quality. I think there's like a world star one now as well. Yeah, world class, that'll bring up the best people. So it's always best to have a good look at that. And the contract, put that down to 1. So what you do is you find people on their last year of the contract. What that means is they'll go off for a lot less money, and I mean a lot less. Like you'll be able to offer people half their market value in some cases, and you'll get them. And I mean, their market value doesn't change. If you want to sell them in the next transfer window, go for it. You'll probably get heaps of money if they play really well. But yeah, if you do that, you'll get people for a lot less money. They'll be better than your current people, and they'll be part of your first team because first team quality. So you find that, and you're pretty much decent. Yeah, another thing to do once you get to the higher leagues, go that in world class, because then you can find people. Oh, like Mesut Ozil is going off 1 year remaining, and he's worth like 40 million. You offer like what, 30, and they'll be like, yep, we'll take that. Or even better, in the January window, you can just go, right, I'll approach you at the end of your contract, and I can get you for free. All you have to do is pay those wages out. I'll change that over. Yeah, so it's a lot easier to do that than to just buy people at full price. I mean, if you've got the money, by all means do it, but you'd just be wasting a lot. Okay, when you're starting off, especially in this challenge, I'll just do what I normally do. You go to search players and look for free agents, because some of them can be very good. Oh, he's good. Krzysztof Majinski. I really do hope that's how you say that, because that's his parents should have bought a vowel on that one. It was a Krzysztof Mashinsky. Yeah, Mashinsky. I don't know. Ask him how to say his name, he probably wouldn't have a clue either. Oh, just if he's, for fuck's sake, he's Polish, of course he'd know his name. He actually looks pretty good. How much is he going to cost? Yeah, I should be able to make that happen. Okay, so he should be all good with this. I reckon he's probably about a 70 overall, like 65 to 70. So, I mean, they're based mainly on, like, centre midfielders are pretty much just vision, short passing, long passing, with some, like, long shots and tackling thrown in there for good measure. But he looks to be just a pretty damn good playmaker. Okay, so here's another pretty decent one, Mihaly Korhut. Left back, 25, so he does have a bit left in him, and he seems to be pretty good in everything. Well, that's what you want in a left back. For some reason, in the overall projections, they keep crossing, and I think except like the sprint speed, acceleration, and the stamina are all up there. So he looks to be pretty good, and he's 5'11" to boot, which means he isn't gonna get done in the air too much. Okay, so yeah, the deal is here. I'm not going to play the friendlies because they are stupid and a waste of time. In this game, at least, when they used to have the bloody when they used to have the actual budget and everything like that, they were useful. You'd play a very good team. You'd get heaps of people. Yes, okay, he's good. Yeah, you get lots of people into your stadium, and you'd get a lot of money from tickets and shit like that. And you'd be like, okay, that's good. That gives you a big boost. It means you'll be able to buy someone better just because you're playing a good team and got thrashed 21-0 or however much you did. Because yeah, that's all you really had to do. 65. Okay, so he was a pretty damn good signing for no money and 75 or $7,000 a week. That is quite a lot compared to the rest of these people who get paid like 750. But with what you're starting off with, a 65 is pretty good because he means he's definitely one of the best in the league. Because I think Lawrence is the highest overall rated player in this league, in League 2, which is pretty much just Sunday League. So he's playing against like uni students and baristas. So he should be fine. Now Machinsky has now, I don't care if that's his right name, that's how I'm pronouncing it because I have no clue. Yeah, Machinsky has now signed. Let's just have a look how much he's worth. 68. So yeah, he's even better than Lawrence. Thing is, would I be able to play him as a center? No. He's more of a deep lying. Lawrence is so much better. He must just be a better all-rounder, Machinsky. Yeah, he seems to. He's terrible slow. Like, just have a look at that sprint speed. His acceleration is decent, but his sprint speed is piss poor. But then again, this isn't online, so I don't need to worry about Danny Welbeck or anything like that. Just yet, at least. But apart from that, he looks pretty damn good. So yeah, that's definitely a good signing. He's 68, and he'll probably have some time to grow because he's, what, 27. So yeah, he's got a bit to grow. Because yeah, what they said before this game to be like, oh, you get so much growth out of people, but it seems like the growth cap is still there. Like the 5 overall will have them in however them I'll get the words out soon, don't you worry. Yeah, the 5 overall cap is still there. So you end up having someone that grows 5 overall in the first half of the season. Great, they're going to get off to just a little bit of breakout year. They'll be worth so much, and then you know they can either be like the star piece of my team, or then I could sell them for heaps of money and build up my squad. No, that's it. You just at the end half of the season, poof, that's it. You get some growth, like 1 maybe, but I haven't seen anybody grow over 5 in this game yet. That's another thing. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do international management in this. If I am, I'll probably do, like, because when I do international management, what I do is then when I scout, I just do that that country. Like if it's saying, oh, Spain comes up and goes, hey, we want you to be the manager, I'll just be like, okay, well, yeah, and then all I'll do is scout in Spain. Just that's it, and get my then it becomes how I can get my youth people into that starting lineup. Because I did that. I did a career mode with Inverness in Scotland, in the Scottish League. And that's all I did. I was manager of Scotland, and all I would bring through is Scottish people. So it's basically my team in the International League, and they dominated pretty much everything. So that's... If you can do that if you want. If you just if you're like Manchester United or Chelsea or whatever, you start up in the big leagues, or even if you do like the Milan, if you have Milan, then you try and redo the Dutch thing where they had like the 3 best players in the Dutch team, so like the 1980s or 90s or whatever it was. Try and do that. Just have an international team made up of your youth players or your players. Then that's something else that you can do.